Son, who are you? Felius. I am your father, Jackal Monachus. Remember when you were young? I used to tell you stories. Stories about how I came into this world and became king of Nadu. Yes, but I thought you were 95. And, well, dead. And how is it that you're younger than I now? Son, I have died twice already, both times in battle, and in this world. But I do not really, truly die. The soul of my dead, prematurely killed body, floats through the dimensions and carries me back to the world I have left. Both times this has happened, I returned during some sort of major crisis. For example, the first time I returned, my house was burning, and my sister was nearly killed, for she was in the centermost room. So, what has happened since I left? And how long has that been? Well, I was coronated a few days after the war was over. Your death drove all our men into mad, berserk rages that would kill any foe who stood in their path. It was bloody. I did not have the heart to look at all the foemen after it was all over. The best of whom only had one limb ripped off. The worst. I shudder to think of it. Anyway, by the end of the day, all of the foe was either dead or fled. That was the end of the war. And I was coronated a few days after that. I have been king for nearly 5 years now. The anniversary of my coronation is on the morrow. By the way, every couple of days, General Dukes comes to inform me that a new score of men have come out of nowhere to join the army. They said that you had sent them, Father. That they had come to this world to get away from yours. Here, where there's no electricity, computers, lights, guns, cars. What are those things, Father? Evil technology, son. You would not want to mess around with it. By the way, yes, I did send several groups of men, numbering more than a score each, through the door that I told you of near youth. It's true, Father. Even the one where you remake the sword of the ancient kings, and how you found the ancient practice of magic that is used in self-defense and to protect others? Why would I lie to you? I am an honest man. Yes, I did remake the sword of the ancient kings. That was a long, hot, and dusty project. Have you the sword still? Yes, I have kept it safe. Always by my side, and always peace-bound. I care not that I am king. I do my best, but I always feel as though I am failing in some important task. Father, being king is hard. You have no free time. No time to do what you want. I don't like it, Father. I would happily resign if there was someone more able to do the job and do it effectively. But I don't want to give it to someone who would cause the kingdom to collapse through greed or overambitious warfare. Father, I don't want to see another war in my life, but our relations with our neighbors are all but good. Father, could you please help? I would love to, and I understand why you do not feel like yourself. For you must remember that I went through the same phase you are, only I had no father to talk to, only the elderly king who was, essentially, forcing the position upon me. I was also bloodthirsty, always trying to get myself killed, especially after my wife had died, before she had even seen her child hit a year of age. I always tried to get myself killed, but it never seemed to work. I'm sorry, son. You must learn everything you need to know the hard way, like I did. Now, if I might have that sword, I must make a replica of it, so we may keep the kingdom out of the clutches of that technology that you brought up earlier. I must go and remake the sword so we may have it as soon as possible. May I observe? If I may use the castle forge?